1, 2, 3, go.
Good morning, teachers. I am Susain Bian Carla L. Sevilla, Learning Integration Specialist from DIWA Learning Systems Incorporated, and welcome to our training session for today. Over the past 20 years, modern technologies have transformed our lives, including the way how we communicate, the way we spend our free time, and especially on how we work. Technologies has been an effective tool in teaching and learning. So for today, we will going to discuss one of Jenny's feature, which is the online survey. So teachers, before we proceed to the actual creation of our own online survey, let us first define what is survey, what are the applications using online survey, and what are its benefits. So I believe and I know that we are all familiar with survey. And as we define it, it is the collection of information for us to analyze the collected information to draw a conclusion. So teachers, ano po sa tingin nyo ang gamit ng online survey sa ating mga daily school activities? So isa nga po dito is yung tinatawag nating teacher's evaluation. Kung hindi man po at the end of every quarter siya ginagawa is at the end of every school year. So another application po is student election for our student government officers or the student body officers. So ano nga po ba ang benefits ng Genius feature which is online survey? Sa online election po, for example, instead of doing manual voting, manual tallying of votes, hindi po ba pwedeng i-apply na lang natin ang online survey? For what? Bakit? So, first nga po is we can get faster, more reliable, and more honest results. So, in an online election, we can avoid discrepancies of votes. So, another benefit nga po is online survey is cheaper. Why? Because instead of giving papers or photocopies to our students, malilesen po yung cost natin if we just use a monitor and a mouse using Genius feature which is online survey. So teachers, are you now ready to create your own online survey? Okay? So sa portal po natin, sa tab sa taas is home, my subjects, collaboration, my tools, my enrichment, school admin, and my account. So first is mouse over under my tools, and then makikita po natin is under dito is online survey, create survey poll, view my survey and poll, and track survey and poll. So click on create survey and poll. So the first text box would be your title. Our title, for example, is 2016 Online Election. So for period, the first text box is kung kailan yung start date. So for example, today is February 12, leave as it is. Then the next text box, kung kailan siya mag-i-end or kung kailan lang available ng survey. So for example, today would be the start date and the end date would be tomorrow, which is February 13. So for introduction, it is optional. Ang pwede po natin ilagay dyan is, for example, is yung instruction or kung ano yung about sa online election. And then, sa baba po niya is may tatlong text box, create as a poll, allow users to view survey result, and show custom message after survey submission. Sa allow users view survey result is kung gusto nyo pong ipakita yung result sa mga sumagot ng survey nyo. For custom message, pag click po natin yung checkbox, is yung message na gusto nyo iparating after submitting the survey. For example, thank you for voting. Then click on save. So we are now ready to enter the necessary information. So first, create section. Ano po yung section? So, di ba sa exam po is may matching type, may multiple choice. So, parang ganun din po siya dito kung saan, parang group lang po siya. So, for example, title would be President. So, instructions, optional naman po siya. And then, choose file kung meron po kayong gustong ilagay na attachment. So, for now, wala po muna. Then, click on save. We are now ready to create the question. Click on create question. And then we have 6 different question types. So for now, let's use multiple choice. So our question would be, for example, who is your president? For our choices, for example, Mara Rojas. Second choice would be Jejomar Binay. So, may note po siya dito na put each item on a separate line. So, pag nilagay po dito si Jejomar Binay, count as first choice pa rin po siya. So, kailangan mag-enter po tayo for our second choice. Jejomar Binay. And for our third choice would be Grace O. Underneath is 3 check boxes again. Display choices horizontally. So, horizontally straight lang po siya yung mga choices natin. Mandatory questions. Ibig sabihin po, pag click natin itong checkbox na to, dapat po masagutan itong question na to. So, choose 5 for our question resource. So, we have uploaded 3 question resources. Then, may note din po dito na you can upload the files up to size of 2 MB only. So, yun po yung limit ng file size natin, 2 MB only. So, then, click on save. Teachers, okay pa po ba tayo? Nakakasunod naman po ba? Okay, very good. After uploading your sources, gaya na po yung magiging itsura niya for now. So, kung gusto niyo pong pare-pareho yung size niya muna, customize po muna natin bago i-upload. So, let's click on return. Edit. Click on edit. So, kung gusto niya po pa pong mag-add ng question, nandun po yung button na create question. So, for now, 1 question po muna for today. Then, return po. And then, kung gusto niyo pong i-view yung nagawa niyong online survey, just click on the title. So, teachers, ganyan din po ba yung mga nagawa natin, survey? Okay, very good. So, mapapansin niyo po dito na may, sa every question is asterisk, red asterisk is mandatory question. So, ibig sabihin po, pag hindi ito nasagutan is, hindi po masasabit yung survey. Okay po?
3, go.
Teachers, are you now ready to create your own online survey? So, let's get started. So sa taas po ng mga tabs, may dalawang paraan po kung paano tayo pumunta sa survey. So first is sa create. And then survey, dito po, or my workspace, survey. So for today po muna, dito na lang muna tayo sa my workspace, then click on survey. So to create your online survey, click on the create new survey. Okay po, nasa same page po ba tayo? Pictures? Okay po. Then subject, for example, it would be general muna po. Pero pwede po naman tayong pumili sa mga subjects enlisted sa Dropbox natin. So for now, let's use general, and for our title is online election. Sa description, we can add or type in our instruction or kung ano po ba yung about sa online election natin. Aside from text itself, we can also add pictures and videos. So, kung wala naman pong necessary ilalagay, let's proceed and click next. Okay? So, makikita po natin dito is section 1, general and delete. So, ano po ba yung section? So, for example po, sa exam is merong matching type, may multiple choice, or may true or false. Parang ganun din po siya, teachers, na parang sa group lang po siya. So, makikita po natin na may default na tayong section. And ang kailangan lang natin gawin is i-edit. Click on edit. Then, for title, let's key in president. As I've said a while ago, yung description po is optional. Kung gusto niyo pong magdagdag ng note or ng instruction, pwede niyo po siyang ilagay. So, for today, wala naman, wag po muna. So, for sequence, kung anong saang part po siya, so, since one section pa lang naman po siya, so, sequence 1 lang po siya. Then, click on update. And now, we are ready to create our question. So, for us to add question, let's click on the add question button. And then, we have 5 different question types. So, for now, let's use multiple choice. And then, enter our question. So, our question is, who is your president? So, makikita po natin, may checkbox, make this a compulsory question. So, ibig sabihin po, gagawin natin mandatory yung question na yun, na pag hindi po siya nasagutan, hindi po masasubmit yung survey. So, let's click on the checkbox. And then, for options, we have a maximum of 40 options. So, for now, we will just use 3. Okay, for option 1 is, instead of text lang po, plain text lang po, pwede po tayong magdagdag ng files tulad ng pictures and videos. So for today, we will going to use pictures. Click on this icon sa tabi po ng smiley or emoticon. And then, choose file. So, mag-browse lang po tayo ng kung anong picture ang meron sa ating mga desktop. Then, select it, then click on open. So, title po, pwede natin siyang i-customize. Pati din po yung size niya. So, ang default po is 320 by 240, pero ang pinaka-maximum size po is 1024 by 768. So, sa default na lang po muna tayo. Then, click on upload. So, for choice number 2, click lang po ulit natin yung icon dito, nakatabi ng emoticon. And then, choose again your resource. But first, click on choose file. Select your picture, then click on open. Teachers, nakakasunod po ba tayo? Okay, sige po. Okay, pagkatapos po pumili, click on upload po ulit. And for the same process, kung hanggang ilan po yung options nyo, ganun din po ulit yung process. So, click on the icon, picture icon, choose file. Then click on open and upload. So, sa sample survey po natin, meron lang tayong tatlong options. Pero po, pwede po kayong magdagdag ng maximum, which is 40 options. So, if we are all, tapos na po ba lahat tayo dito? Okay, sige po. Then click on submit. So, ganito po yung magiging kalabasan ng survey natin. Kung nais pa po natin magdagdag ng question, add question lang po tayo. Yung process is the same lang din po. So, for now, isang question lang po muna. And let's proceed. Click on next. So, for survey settings, may 5 po. Title, question, settings, permission, and preview. So, nasa ikatlong na po tayo, which is the settings. First is display mode under advanced setup. Which of the following mode would you like to use? So, first radio button is display all questions on a single page. So, for example po, may 10 questions po tayo. Lahat ng 10 questions na po yun is naka-display lang sa isang page. Parang diretso lang po siya. Next is categorize by section. So, kanina po, isang section lang po yun, di ba? For president lang. Pero pag categorize by section po, kung ilan yung section, by section po siya mag-display. And display one question at a time. One question per page po. So, for now, let's use display all questions on a single page. Next, isa po sa kagandahan ng ating online survey is it is secured. Bakit po? Kasi po, pwede po natin siyang lagyan ng password. So, yung mga, kunwari po, inassign nyo na yung survey nyo, tapos absent po pala yung bata. So, hindi niya po yung mabubuksan unless alam niya yung password. So, secured po siya. Hindi po siya basta-bastang pwedeng i-access ng kung sino man. So, the next checkbox is set as public survey. So, public, the word public, lahat po makaka-access na ating survey. User's privacy, do you want to set your survey with a high user privacy? User's information will not be shown in the survey report. So, kung gusto niyo pong mag-i-display yung mga information ng mga sumabog ng survey nyo, click nyo lang po yung set as confidential. Meron din po tayong team setup, numbering, and leveling. We can also add our teams. So, for now, default lang po muna. Then, click on next. So, the next tab is the permission setting. Ito na po yung mag-a-assign na po tayo ng ating survey sa ating mga estudyante. For example, I click on Add User Class. And then, pipiliin lang po natin kung saan natin gustong i-assign yung survey. By default po, by group na po siya. So, for example, grade 1, kung sa grade 1 courtesy nyo lang po siya gustong i-assign, click nyo lang po yung checkbox dito. sa isang group na po siya, kung sa isang group niya gusto niya siyang i-assign. Pero for example, gusto lang natin siyang i-assign sa isang tao, click lang muna natin yung browse groups and users, then type in kung sino po yung taong gusto natin i-assign na ng survey natin. Or search po lang. Sorry po. So, i-click po natin yung checkbox. And then, click on Save and Next. So, ayun po, nakapag-assign na po tayo. Ngayon po, ang sunod is yung viewing period. So, kung hanggang kailan lang po siya available. So, for example, ngayon yung start date. And then, mag-expire po siya. For example, bukas. So, and then, yung duration po pala kung ilang minutes lang niya pwedeng sagutan yung survey. So, for here, lagay lang po natin example is leave it as it is na lang po muna. Then next. Basta po yung sa duration po is kung ilang minutes lang or ilang oras lang niya po pwedeng sagutan yung survey. Then click next. And then, yan po. Nasa page na po ba tayong ito, use features? Okay, sige po. Survey has been successfully created. So, at this moment po, dapat po lahat tayo nakagawa na po ng ating own online survey. So, to preview po yung mga nagawa nating survey, just click on the preview button. Then, click on Take Survey. So, ayan po, ito po yung magiging interface ng ating mga ginawang survey. So, teachers, I hope you enjoy our training for today. And sana po magamit natin ang online survey sa ating schools to make our work faster and talaga naman pong ma-experience natin ang 21st century learning. So, maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. And once again, good morning po.